variety show where we're slowly moving towards that we don't give a fuck about a lot of people. And we've just had enough. We are up to our eyeballs in the Kool-Aid drinking. We are, love you. What do we do without him?
What a treasure. A treasure.
Give me a spell. But anyway, that's why we are here for Maximum Bang Monday. I'm your host,
I was not expecting that, Toe.
And joining me straight from Saskatchewan, trying to get his breath back, and we're 30 seconds into the show. I'm dropping fucking hammers. I've had enough, mate. I have had enough. I've had a gutful of it all. Guys, give us a Maximum Bang Monday. Give us a Maximum Bang in the chat. Give us a vote in the poll. Give us a like. Give us a spew emoji. The bath water is going out like there's no tomorrow. Oh, love me. Oh, I love you. Love me.
Oh my God. What is arm wrestling even becoming now? I don't know.
Look, you got to play the game if you want to get to a particular spot, but they're taking the Jeffrey Epstein point. I took the Rocky Balboa thing. There you go.
Oh, wow.
How are you, mate? Before we get to all the legends in the comments,
I had an awesome time this weekend in Saskatchewan, but I am tired right now. I just got back. I got back about 4 hours ago, and full weekend of, you know how it is. We did the event on Saturday. Like, it was probably like a 10-hour event, maybe 12-hour event probably, and we were there for 15 hours. So emceed the whole thing all day. We had the tournament, all that. I had my super match with Kane Hemsing. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So I had a wonderful time and met a lot of awesome people, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We'll get to that, but we just got a quick shout out to our man that we absolutely love over there in the UK, Jim Beach. We found out that he hides in the toilet to watch a bit of our live streams. But yes, we start a bit later on Maximum Bang Monday, so we do apologize.
Jim, you just got to get in touch with Evan Burgoyne and talk to him about hemorrhoids, so you know the key terms to use, so you can tell your wife you're having an extra hard time in there, right?
Or, my man, yes, sorry, my wife just messaged me. Another successful checkup.
All right.
Jim Beach, what you got to do is also just clip the caption game and play that on the telly for your wife. Arm wrestling's a highlight sport. So play that and just go, babe, this is why I'm laughing while having a 45-minute poo. So just replying to my wife. That's the best. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, man, I'll tell you.
All righty. Let's, while everyone's in the chat, let's have a chat.
Let's have a chat.
Who is in the chat? Devon's left arm.
What's up? look at the deformation.
It's evolved. Got a nice little curve to it. How's it going, guys? We're going great, as you can see off the start. Mr. Jingles TTS, the titties, says, evening, you bunch of legends. Who's on board the arm wrestling roller coaster today?
Holy shit, man.
A
lot of people got a lot of explaining to do, honestly, because the level that you got, some of the people are bringing this to is a little much. Like, I will admit that I am no friend of the people, of the person involved here, but some of the fellatio that's going on is outrageous.
It's like, yeah, it's happening like in the NBA. LeBron cries about a foul, and now the referees are like, oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry we got it wrong. And then all the sports centers of that, and it's like, oh, I just can't believe that happened to LeBron. Oh, Jesus.
But don't forget, after you talk about it, then make sure LeBron deletes all his comments afterwards once it's all sorted out, right?
Speaking of fellatio, the reach around, Jordan Davis in the chat says there's only one true match happening. Come on, chef.
The chef Shedis.
We'll talk about that in a moment. Josh Barker's like, where's the Josh versus Taryn match in the poll? He's on the undercard. Number 1, 80 kilos versus number 1, 70 kilos. Josh Barker versus Taryn Broad. That'll be good. Tough poll, says Robert Kelly.
He's not talking about the one you vote on, though.
Oh, Robert, what went well and what went wrong at Kentucky? Let us know, mate.
Yeah.
Flat balls 2094. Dude plays flat disc golf.
So he plays with flat balls.
Sent me an email. We're having a bit of a chat.
Nice.
Good guy. So that was pretty cool to know. So it now makes sense. He says he subscribed to Ryan's channel. You'll have to become a member like you are for my one. Same with Neil's one. Who else is in the chat? Shamira S says, I love Devon, but I have to say the Levan match with Hermes is just more interesting. Super psyched for both matches. Mate, I'm super psyched. And there were so many matches that we left off the poll. I'm super psyched. I'm even super psyched for Matt Mask and Jordan Sonev. So really bang suspects from Muscle Bike. What else have we got? And Will is in the chat. We got Hermes on the Captain America serum. Could be interesting. Spermie's ass is creamy. Ready bang. Boots. 15th like and viewer. Ryan Bussier with the yo, everybody. Ready, bang. Jordan Davis singing a bit of Ricky Martin. He bangs. Ooh, I like the way Sandris moves. He moves. Mark, KDX rider with a ready bang. Hope you don't ready bang on your bike, mate. Swisher sweet, my man. Says Aussie puts the Roo in February. Exciting month. Bang. Looking forward to Ryan's match the most. I reckon the rest will be one-sided.
Interesting.
It's looking like it. Dead Set Legends right here from the Red Lightning. Maximum Brain Bros from Bartolotta. So that actually reminds me, quick story as I get through to say hi to everyone, including Adam, that one guy with a maximum bang. Did I actually make it on time today?
You're here, buddy.
So everyone knows Uncle John's been doing some voiceover work, and he said, Aussie, hey, get on board. Let me show you how to do it, and you can make some extra cash. So I've started, and I'm doing this mixed martial arts channel and learning all these new names again.
Oh, dude.
And I can't read. Reading from a script is different.
It is different. It takes a minute. It takes a minute to figure out how to put your style into the read, because I know you're a guy that just goes up there and it just happens, right?
Yeah.
It just happens. For me, I do freestyle it when I go, but I do prepare a lot of things. I do keep I compartmentalize little like how I'm going to proceed with things, and so I didn't find it too difficult, but I could see how it would be a little jarring at first.
Yeah, me reading it, and it's not written how I speak either.
Right, right. Oh, well, here's the other thing. Most of the people, I don't know about your one, but most of the people that I have are from somewhere that is not English first speaking country.
Oh, see, I've got an American bloke.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a Zoom meeting.
I have to edit a lot of the stuff and just be like, what is this? And sometimes I get tired, so I just read it and it's completely wrong, but it's not my problem. I didn't write it.
Happy Monday, bangers from Arm Wrestling Nerd Red Catman Studios. Hey, Aussie. Hey, Uncle John. Dizzy Busy. Says, ready. Max Bang Monday. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Says, hail. Rikishi Fatu Nimaroda says, hey, team, all the way from New Zealand again. Thanks for joining in, mate. Do you think Monster Michael Todd needs to retire and open up a school gym for the next generation of arm wrestlers? No, and that wouldn't be a bad idea, but he's doing too much. Monster Michael Todd's a jet. Leave him alone. He is a national treasure. He's awesome.
Michael Todd, here's what Michael Todd needs to do. Forget about East versus West, Michael. Forget about it. There are other promotions who will not penalize you for pulling the way that you do. Because clearly, anyone with a brain could see that the way Michael lost, like, I don't know if it would have changed the result. And I don't care, to tell you the truth. I don't care if Michael Todd wins or loses, because I'm not interested in Michael Todd for wins and losses. I'm interested in Michael Todd to see him lose his mind, to see him do crazy stuff on the table. That's why I want to watch him. And Michael, there are other promotions that appreciate that type of thing and won't be passive-aggressive little bitches to you like you've been treated thus far in the timeline. Now, am I saying that Michael was right with everything he said? No, I didn't even go back and watch it. I don't even know what he said. But there are other places. East versus West is not the only place to go.
Yeah, there's plenty to go. Brian Johnson says, hello, Earthlings from Northern New York, USA here watching Ready Bang. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Jake. His name's John.
Thanks.
Really dig you guys. Arm wrestling is the greatest. But thank you, Brian. It's probably a typo because we're talking about Ryan Bowen, and I know I stuffed that. I'm trying to give him a pass. David Mars in the chat with all the hashtag swords to plowshare. Ready, bang. Cowabunga. Brian realised he made a mistake. Uncle John rocks and rolls. Have I tuned into Total Divas by mistake? Evening, gentlemen. Jake, will you be doing any commentary on the 4th? So, that's actually something good to bring up to make sure we say everything. So, Uncle John and I are going to do an Arm Wars pre-show. Now, we're not doing the live commentary of the event because what we think is happening is the matches are actually filmed earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And then they will do their interview style and things like that. So we feel with so much of Neil on the screen, Devon on the screen, Ray on the screen, and the back and forth, we don't think the live commentary will actually work. And the other point Uncle John brought up when we were talking about this off camera was it'll probably be like a premiere type thing. Yeah. So everybody
will be there. Yeah, everybody will. Half of the live stream importance is to give a place for people to go to chat about what's going on, right? And if that chat is already happening on Arm Wars, there's no point for us to really do it. And I don't think if it's done, like you said, in a similar way to how we've seen Arm Wars, like the Iron House stuff come out, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna work well. For commentary, I just don't think it's gonna work well.
Yeah. So, but this is today. We've still got the rest of the week to have a chat and think about it. Our man, White Wolf. We know his real name. He's in the chat.
The Wolf.
Dizzy Busy 88. Uncle John versus Engen left arm.
Let's do this. Look, I don't want to have a match with Engen. I want to have a therapy session with Engen. That's what I want.
Well, you are qualified, to be fair.
I could do it. I could do it.
You and your lovely wife. Ready? Yeah. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang from the algorithm boosting commenter. Robert Kelly's letting us know that the Wi-Fi was terrible. The AERs crashed and delayed the tournament. It was the cluster, but the quality of the people saved the tournament.
Nice.
Niagara Slammers in the chat. It's Doug. Doug!
Doug!
Oh my God! It's Doug! It's Dougie!
It's Doug!
Big Doug!
I'm so happy! Doug is here!
For those that don't know, Doug got me an absolute ripper. Doug was on the Arm God podcast. and I was in the chat, and I was, and I messaged Doug after he beat Ray, and he got me a beauty. He was like, you know what the Aussie arm wrestler did? He big leagued me, man. He big leagued me. He didn't have time for me to come on his show and things like that. I thought, you son of a bitch, Doug. You got me.
Look, we will be honest. We totally own up to it. I think I said something along the lines of, I believe Coach Ray may murder Doug Ehrlich. It may have been the most incorrect prediction I have ever made in my life.
And not only that, like I was explaining it yesterday, like how much more fun was it for us? Like,
way better.
We do
way
predictions,
better.
but then when Doug smashed Ray, we were like, "Raw, we'll lose again." Yeah,
that's the best part.
Now every time Doug comes in, I'm doubling down. I'm big leaguing the shit out of you, Doug. But thanks for doing. I love that term. I absolutely love. I can't believe I've never heard it. Megatron, ready, bang, Sandris for the win. Right, let's quickly say hi to everyone. Harry Zim's in the chat. Says Monster Michael Todd needs to grow up. Nah, man, he's passionate and he goes and pulls at a place that hates the King's move. Like, he's just passionate, call shit out. I don't mind it. Michael
Stick around in arm wrestling, you'll see a lot worse behavior than that.
Michael Workspace says, yo. Look, Megatron, you do have a little bit of point. Michael Todd is saying he's just been getting started the last few losses. So when is he starting? Maybe he's got a bit of Bon Jovi about him. Maybe he's halfway there. We just don't know. We keep getting the pronunciation right. Always like that agreement. Atlantis IRL in the chat. And Easy E's in there. Ready, maximum bang, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Barker's been a member for 12 months. And he says, Aussie. Now, a good thing for Josh, if any of the king of the table, come on, focus. If any of the king of the table athletes wake up early, Josh, we'll all be watching possibly your match. You might have Levan, Hermes, John Brezink, Dennis Saplenko. If they all get up early and watch it with me,
right?
Watch your match. Pay-per-view caption game. We've got 2 good caption games. I'll tell you what, we could sell tickets to a 2-hour live stream of like 10 caption games.
Captions only.
Speaking of, probably should put a timestamp in here that the show didn't start till like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
There's the leaderboard. There is the leaderboard. And someone on that list, I don't want to name names, they're kind of big leaguing us.
Uh-oh.
No, there's the superstars there. They're sending a private chat. Alrighty.
Uh-oh. I hope not. I hope it's not true.
Thank you very much, Easy. Brock Lewis in the chat. Morning, Blake and Ron. He's a dude from Perth. He's from my town. Brock is a good dude. Loves wrestling as well. Nice. He messaged me. He's another dude that admits, I think, and Brock, remind me if I was wrong, it was along the lines of, I never, he doesn't really like Ryan. And he's like, so I don't really watch any of your stuff when you got Ryan. And he's like, then you did a video and you got all this wrestling stuff in the background. Do you like wrestling? And I'm like, yeah. And him as well. And
here's how much in a very close within reach spot. Here's one of the things that Aussie arm wrestler brought me direct to Ireland. Ultimate Warrior.
Classic. I think that's from the 86 series.
Oh man, it's so cool. I got a Hulkster one I can't quite reach, but they're now permanently affixed in the many shelves of wrestling shenanigans.
Okay, we're way behind. Awesome match this weekend, Uncle John. Such a great dude to see live. Had the whole place on their feet. An awesome job running the mic. One of my favorite people in the sport right there.
Thank you, Riley. Really appreciated you. Riley, Over the Top TV, Riley Miller and Curtis Klaschinski, they interviewed me and Kane last week. Go check them out. Got some good stuff. They're both really good pullers. I didn't know how Riley pulled, and Riley was kicking some ass. I was very impressed with his pulling. So it was great to meet you, man, and hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, beautiful. The Candyman's in the house. What's up, you Dead Set Legends? Big love, the Candyman. Doug, that's your new nickname from now on. Big League.
Big League Doug Ehrlich.
Big League.
Yes.
Ready, bang. King Hoddle. Hank Jones, do you know if John Brzezinski is okay and still fighting Dennis? Yes and yes. Spoke to him the other day, and he will be on Your Morning BJ with Brandon Allen tomorrow, I think. So go check them out. But yes and yes, and you get more there. Have we said hi to everyone? Yes, Luis Espanoza. Sup, champ. Sup, everyone. And just old Joe. Right, we've said hi to everyone. Hit the like, vote. John, Saskatchewan. Fill us in.
So, got into Saskatchewan. This was a Fit to Fight arm sports event. This is classic Canadian arm wrestling. So, for those of you who maybe just dip your toe into arm wrestling and maybe you just kind of watch the big events, like we've got a lot of them, but like real arm wrestling, it really happens on this kind of more local level. That's where most people are going to have matches and tournaments and all these types of things. And this was a pretty big event for Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Now we're kind of more in central Canada. They invited me out there. I've worked with Kane Hemsing a lot with NatFit. You guys might be familiar with NatFit in the U.S. Excuse me, Jamie Sheldon is the presidente of NatFit in the U.S., and Kane Hemsing is the El Presidente up in the north in Canada. So natfit.ca, Uncle John gets you 5% off all your supplements, but he had me out. I got to MC the whole thing. There were some awesome matches. I've been looking forward to pulling Kane for ever since I got down to like 200, 220 pounds. He's in that 210 to 220 range. I got there. I weighed in 221 in my clothes, so we were all good to go. And I had a really good match with him. I'll have the video out there. I did win. It ended up being 3-1. It was hard.
Oh, so Ray had 16-0. You get a dunk all over that.
Look, I got 2-0 in January. 2-0 for super matches in January, baby. Did you, by the way, when Ray lost, did you see how quickly people abandoned him?
Yep. Yeah. Sunk quicker than the Titanic.
Terrible.
Yeah, I think they were calling him Roy for a while.
Oh my God.
Stick to coaching, Ray. Stick to coaching. Stick to the fix, man. Stick to the fix. Oh, come on.
But I just want to say I had a great time in Saskatchewan. The thing I like best is that I was talking shit to everybody in Saskatchewan for a long time. And what we did was I was the last super match of the day. It's 11 o'clock at night. And during the super match, I said, I'm going to kick every one of your asses as soon as I'm done with this super match. And I had people donate to this children's foundation, the Jim Pattison Children's Foundation. So we had a line of people. We had a line of people from Saskatchewan and Alberta and Manitoba come up, and they were all putting money in. I think we raised like $250.
Yeah, beautiful. It all helped, mate. It all helped.
And let me tell you what, Saskatchewan is strong. Alberta is strong. There are some mega dudes out there. There's a guy named Mason Drosy. He's young. He is
the dumpster.
He is, I'm telling you, he's one of the next big things, man. He is awesome.
Nice. One of your favorite people is back in the chat. I'm glad I built that. I'm glad I built that. It says, it's Aussie and my favorite fourth Canadian, or my fourth favorite Canadian. Hello.
Who's above me, Todd? Let me know who I can. I want to rise the ranks. So tell me who's above me.
Presses had to screen. I don't get that last bit.
Presses had to screen. I don't know.
What does that mean?
What
does that mean? Todd and Oleg's love child. Thank you very much for the super chat. Marcus Thompson's in the chat, of course.
Marcus, what's up, buddy?
Munche. He had a big weekend at the Irish Open.
Yeah.
I think he's still feeling it. Jared TG's been a member for 1 month. He's in the chat. And he says, ready, maximum being engaged. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate all of you that are joining us. And then, of course, the people that do help the channel out for as little as 50 cents a week. Patreon, YouTube, whatever. I try and do one member's video a week. I'm trying to pick that up as well. But I appreciate each and every one of you that are jumping in there, helping out, mate. All the money just goes back to the channel. Don't ever forget that. Really appreciate it, you guys. And I've got to add, yesterday, Andrew Bailey joined yesterday. So I've got to add you. 100 people in the chat. Thank you all for joining us. So I'm glad that you won. Glad that you had a good trip and you made it home safely.
Made it home. I have now. I'm still not fully healed from my sickness that started in Ireland. We're going on like freaking 3 weeks now, and I'm still have this snotty cold going on, which is fucking awful.
Weak as piss. That's all I heard.
Jesus, I don't know what my problem is.
You just too much potpourri, I reckon. My dog's actually stoned at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah, so he gets really angry because something happened when we rescued him. So he has to have a little bit of a relaxer so we can trim his nails.
We'd give our dog the same thing.
Yeah, so we're going to go do that next week. Texas Piranha in the house. So smash that like button. Yes, please. 104 people in the chat. How many likes do we have, Uncle John? We have 46. I don't even contemplate doing the caption game with it until at least 60.
Let's get serious here. Let's
Come
get
on.
serious. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
And really only 47 because I'm one of them. I'm one of the likes.
Come on. Let's get it. We want to play the caption game. We do this for you, but you're really putting us down.
Why are you guys punishing yourselves? Why are you doing that?
Well, a quick question I want to ask you, Uncle John, before we play the first caption game. No pins, no worries.
Oh,
Tim Bresnan, Austin Jagers. Now, a lot of people, and I've watched it twice. I'm trying to get the the binoculars off, the goggles, and I'm trying to wide brim this. I just can't save that match. I just can't save it.
Well, it's a combination of a lot of things, right? There's rules that are decided on for the match, and then the referee's got to follow those rules. Okay. Each arm wrestler has a duty to keep their elbow on the pad and to not commit fouls. If you are at a professional level, you need to be able to control that on someone. Now, I understand we're at a high level and there's a lot of power getting thrown at each other. But man, how disappointing. Like when Jagers clearly, from what I had seen, I haven't gone through it like super, super carefully. And I like both of these guys a lot, but it did seem to me like Jagers was in control.
Looked pretty good.
Yeah. Looked like he was really dominating. Tim was on the defensive. I mean, Tim does pull like that, right? Tim does pull defensively on many occasions. So I'm not going to say that Tim was completely out of it and he got saved by the fouls. But man, it just looks terrible. It looks awful. It looks like, it's just not good. I mean, I don't know. There's nobody that we can really, to me, the refs gotta follow the rules. And from what I saw, like, were the calls okay? Or are people just being pissed about that?
I was saying yesterday, like, it was under strict WAF ruling. So for me, it wasn't the refs; it's the rule set. I'll always pick up for the refs. I'll always, sometimes you can be inconsistent, and that's your own fault. But I usually go into bat for the refs because I don't want to fucking do it. So, but Tim did attack, and the little bald guy was a bit like, "Oh yes, Mr. President," and they were both.
I'm pretty sure that was Dave Knox. I'm pretty sure that was Dave Knox. And I know Dave very, very well. He's from Canada. I'll have to go back and look and make sure. Somebody confirm for me. Was it Dave Knox?
I'm not too sure.
Dave is a really good ref. Like he has refereed a million of my matches and I've never had a problem with him. But
I would love to see that rematch under different rules.
Yeah. So do that. I
hope so. Sol Arun is in the chat, my man. He's just a whiz graphically. Hey, Sol, do I get any fan art? Because I'm the MC and commentator for King of the Table. You made this ripper picture for King of the Table and the Ryan Bowen Chance Shaw match.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I get hoping I get a bit of fan art, and then I might steal that and put it on trading cards.
Ooh.
Because I found someone to make me trading cards. I was telling everyone yesterday. So Uncle John says he's on board. He says, let's get some trading cards happening. So I'm going to
100%.
email the guy today and say, let's get it going. So some Aussie arm wrestler cards, some Uncle John cards. We're up and about. But Sol, you know what, buddy? I love your work. I love your work. Yeah, I was a bit I was a bit when I watched it and I saw that there was 0 pins.
Yeah.
So then I was spitballing. Do you think, Uncle John, that if because this is one of the rare times I've ever seen this happen, you know, one of the very rare times,
right?
But do you think that in the last round, the decider, because it's not a silver bullet, the decider in the 5th round, do you think that they should keep going until there's a pin?
I don't know. I'm just sorry. I don't know what the answer is. I'm telling you that. I'm just going back and looking at the match now. It's definitely not Dave Knox. Okay. It's Dan Stroud is the bald guy, and Harold Owens is the other referee. Now, I do know both of those guys. I don't know them well enough as referees. All right.
Marcus, I'm very impressed with your typing. That after the videos you sent me, I'm very impressed with your typing. Hey, Spermies, we got up to 200 subscribers on that channel. Just released a new video, Uncle John, of people getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah.
Right in the plums. It's the best.
Awesome.
So go check that out. And yeah, people are all having a good chat about it.
I think going back to your question about how you know we can change that or alleviate that, I think Spermie's Ass is Creamy has some good ideas here. I think it's about making it more feasible for the arm wrestlers, you know, whether that be with a different type of pad, whether that be a larger pad, maybe a cushier pad, letting changing some of the wording of the rules, loosening that up a bit. What's the correct amount? I don't know.
I don't. How you going, Rye Russ? How you going, buddy? We always try and make sure we say hi to everyone. Sol's going to do some fan work for us. Yes, and yes on the trading cards. I don't think making the pad bigger makes any difference. You know why? Jerry Caderet, Georgie Svetnov.
Yeah.
I just think everyone's going to the edge of the pad. You know, the old saying is, give them an inch, they take a mile.
Yeah.
JR says JR likes to JR's good. I like JR for the channel because he doesn't agree with everything we say.
Yeah.
But he chats with us in a good way. Says, as much as I hate to admit the foul to win problem isn't going away, running fouls isn't a viable solution either because it can be manipulated too. It just comes down to the referee discernment.
But look at this.
Way better.
So my argument is on the other side of this thing is that I can count. Okay, like I'm not an elite arm wrestler, but I've had a lot of high profile arm wrestling matches over a long period of time. And the number of times I've lost a match on fouls, I can probably count them on one hand. Right? So after all this stuff of us talking about the rules and the pads and everything, there is something to be said about the fact that arm wrestlers just need to fucking learn how to not foul all the goddamn time.
Yes. A bit of the blame's got to go to the pullers as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Enet Live says, can you have a clause in the pay that says you can't foul out and still cash out?
Well, I think that promoters need to start looking at people's track records, right? Why are you going to book a match when the last 5 matches of a person have all ended like that, or they haven't been exciting or whatever? Like, you as a promoter, you just got to think about that. And you might not know, like, it's not saying that one guy can't have an exciting match one day and then a total shit match the next, because it happens all the time. But, if it becomes a significant thing with a particular puller with just fouls and fouls and fouls and fouls, well, then why are you booking them?
Yeah.
It's capitalism, people. Rise to the top, baby.
Also, can 113 people in the chat. Why are we at 59 likes? Come on, guys. We're not begging for money, although that's always nice. We just want some likes. We want some likes. Aiden Hobgood. How you going, Aiden? He says, "Hey fellas, hope you're well. What do you guys reckon it will take for the lightweight arm wrestling to be just as recognized, exciting as the supers? Is it possible?" I think the lightweights need to put on weight.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, there's one way for them to get more notoriety, and that's to stick their ass full of steroids and get as big as possible.
I also think if you look at the personalities of the lightweights, like for me, Jeff Hale was one of the most exciting arm wrestlers on the planet, and he wasn't a heavyweight. He was exciting. His matches were good. His promos were good. So for me, I get more invested. One, if the matchup is even.
Yeah.
Two, I love watching Bojidar Simonov, but personality-wise, Bojidar is very reserved and he's a bit quiet. So Aiden, for me, and Uncle John, I'll let you answer, of course, because I never shut up. For me, I just need some personalities. I just need, give me something. Give me something.
Well, so King Hoddle, I'll give King Hoddle a little bit of a shine here real quick. He says, in boxing, the lightweights and welterweights get plenty of notoriety. And sometimes it's similar in UFC as well, where those guys can
Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's the man.
Right? So we do need to keep asking that question. What is it that people want to see? I mean, clearly people do not understand arm wrestling. Like, generally speaking, the understanding of arm wrestling fans to arm wrestling is probably not the same as boxing fans to boxing, because boxing's been way more popular for way longer. The same with MMA, right? They understand the game at a different level. So maybe they find things more interesting. But you look at Conor McGregor, what's his name, his claim to fame? Well, he's fucking interesting. He's a train wreck of a human. You want to see what he does next.
The Diaz brothers, yeah.
Yeah, same thing. You never know what they're going to say. Are they going to slap somebody in the face? I mean, I don't know what the answer is, but there certainly is things. There are things that we have not tried, right? And that's the thing that I think is important, is that we got to keep trying different things to see what does work. That's the whole point that I'm trying to create this character. And I'll tell you what, when Uncle John becomes Uncle John live in front of a crowd, that's when my nether regions become engorged. That's what it is for me. And when I can get those guys booing at me and yelling at me, oh my God, is it so much better. It's
brilliant.
So good.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Found an interesting fact about our mate, the tipster that's just jumped on board the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Bloke keeps a positive attitude. He's up and about. Paralyzed from the neck down.
What?
Yeah.
No
he
shit.
Just randomly threw it in the comment yesterday during the stream. And I was like, wouldn't have known. Dude's just like, arm wrestling this. How much fun's this? The chat's awesome. And then he drops that bombshell on us. And he's a good dude. So I'm glad he's come on board our channel here.
Yeah. Go to Zebedee Kawi here. He's got a point that I'd like to talk about.
Okay. Ladies and goddamn gentlemen, Dennis Smith is in the house.
Dennis.
Just want to make sure I've said hi to everyone. And then once John has a bit of a chat, we'll play the first caption game. Hey, Super Mario. I've even got Super Mario shorts on as well.
Yeah.
Good man, Rye Russ. those guys can back it up though. When we're
So the next one, I think.
You can talk all you want, but you have to back it up.
So it goes a couple different ways, Zebedee, okay? You do have to be able to back it up on some level, right? You can't not know how to arm wrestle, talk a bunch of shit, and then expect people to, give some shit about what you're going to do next. So you are technically correct. The problem is that people who do not have personality, arm wrestlers who are really good arm wrestlers, but maybe they don't have their personality, they don't have their character in order, they use that as an excuse to not develop their character. That's the number one concerning thing for me, is that guys who are really good at arm wrestling, they don't bother with their character, and then they get upset at guys like me, because let me be clear, a million guys can beat me. A million guys. I am a national level. I've got national championships. I just went to Ireland and beat the third place heavyweight guy from the UK in their nationals, right? So I can compete. I don't compete at an elite level, but I do speak at an elite level. I do perform at an elite level. And what I'm saying is, if all of the guys who can arm wrestle would spend like 5% more time looking in a mirror and figuring out how to really connect with an audience, how to really speak to a camera, then the sport will benefit 110%. That's my point.
There you go. Thank you very much. God, Bowen has no chance against Chanshaw. We'll talk about that a bit later. Corey McPhee's in there. He said, it's all about personality. The number one guy isn't as active as they should be. Need more personality from all of them. Pauline's personality is the good guy, and it works for him.
Yes.
Devon covers all personalities. That's what I mean. We tell people you don't have to be eccentric and out there like Uncle John and I. You can just look directly in the camera and you can Ivan Drago the shit, but you want to see Ivan Drago fight. So, unknown arm, GSP, Tom Brady, Wayne Gretzky. You don't need a character if you can be great. McGregor was a flash in the pan. Khabib is more well-liked and he's more accomplished and is quiet.
Yeah, but what's the percentage of that unknown arm? That's the 0.1%.
You just meant Tom Brady and Wayne Gretzky are the two greatest. They're the greatest. They're not just great. They're the greatest in their sport. And, so we've only got room for one of those. And that's John.
We want more people to rise, and one way to rise is to increase your value off of the table. This is not my opinion. This is facts that are backed up by data from hundreds and hundreds of years of people doing this exact same shit, right? I'm not saying it's good or bad. What I'm saying is, if we as a sport want to get more eyes from outside of the arm wrestling community, we need to do something else. Because if you show that goddamn match of Svetkov versus Jerry to anyone to try to get them into arm wrestling, they're going to go running in the other direction. Yeah. I'm sorry. And that is quantifiable, period. You don't need a character if you're the best, but only a very, very, very few people can actually be the best.
And Evan didn't even win bottom 8. Ryan Bowen won the bottom 8.
Right.
Ryan Bowen won. Marcus Thompson. Actually, not my monkeys. Hold on a minute, Marcus. People saying, Corey West. Corey West, to be fair, is a great arm wrestler, right?
Yeah.
But would he have gotten as much notoriety if it wasn't for his eccentric dad, Monster Michael Todd?
There you go.
Well, Pork Chop is a great arm wrestler. Really tried at the thing, and wish you all the best, buddy. Do you think he would have got an East versus West if it wasn't for his very eccentric friend? Just saying. We can argue about this all the time. Let's get to a caption game. Uncle John doesn't need steroids or stem cells. He just needs a fuck you to everyone, and he is arm god strong. Oh, thank you very much, Marcus, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You dead set legend. Always. The support is just nuts. Nuts. Zebedee Kawhi is like, thanks, John. I like, you both can be different. And everyone gets along. Like, Unknown Arm disagrees with us. He says you don't need a character. And that's fine. Keep pulling at tournaments and no one will notice you.
Fine.
You know, do you think I'd be competing with Neil Pickup if it wasn't for character? Just saying. But I look, I know a lot of people are still in that. I just love arm wrestling and I just want people to arm wrestle, and that's fine. But you know, if you want to get booked at the big events, I mean, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Adam Silver has basically come out and said, we won't book you at King of the Table unless you have a social media presence.
Right. So well, I just want to say Marcus Thompson is exactly correct. Uncle John does not need the steroids. He does not need the stem cells. I don't even need a title, because when you're as good as me, you don't need one.
I need the steroids just for all my pain to go away. But yeah, everyone's in the chat. Captain Obvious, look at his picture.
Quato.
G'day, mates from Nashville Arm Wrestling.
Okay, unknown arm. Tell me this. Does Engen not do it for the money? Tell me that, because that's going to tell me whether you're full of shit or not. Because he says, I know, John, the problem you and Jake are running into is you want more money in the sport. That's not necessarily the same thing as wanting what's best for the sport. So you got to tell me, you got to convince me with data that what's best for the sport is not money. Because I got the receipts that say more money in the sport is the way to grow the sport. Growing the sport is the most important thing for arm wrestling, because we've been doing the same goddamn thing for 60 years and it ain't been working. It has not been working. What do you notice over the last 3 years? More people, more money. The only reason we have East versus West is because there is more money. King of the Table. Do you think King of the Table is going to operate if there's no money? No, it is not. So It's not that we want the money. Of course, everybody wants the money. The problem is you cannot grow without the money. How do I know that? They've been trying to do it for 50 years and it has not worked. That's why.
Try something different. And out of all the things that came on national TV, I mean, WAL, I've never seen WAF on TV. Like, yeah, we're I think Unknown Arm, what you need to understand is you, Unknown Arm, Uncle John and myself, we all want the sport to grow. Uncle John and I keep banging our heads because we feel, you know, try our idea for 12 months. And if it doesn't grow, we'll shut up. You know what I mean? It's, you know, there's a million amazing arm wrestlers out there, and a lot of them aren't getting noticed because, unfortunately, they just look like another good arm wrestler.
Yeah, and Unknown Arm goes on to say some people don't care if they're noticed. We're not talking to you.
Yeah.
We're not talking to those people. So stop putting your wants in my mouth, Unknown Arm. That's not what we're talking about. You just want to have your little perfection of a game so you can twist what we're saying into what you want it to be. We only care about arm wrestling getting bigger. If you're a person who's not interested in arm wrestling getting bigger, no problem.
That's fine.
We have bent over backwards multiple times saying, hey, you don't like entertainment in arm wrestling? That's cool. There's lots of other places where you can get real strict stuff. We got no problem with that. But we're going to be over here doing our thing. But it seems like people who want the strict stuff with less entertainment, it's not good enough to just let people do what they want to do. You also have to shut down the entertainment stuff, in my opinion, because those people are worried that they're going to get run over.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And for us, the perfect example, and I don't think we'd want it at every single event, but I saw Marcus Thompson's phone right after the press conference when Evan smashed the beer, and it just went pay-per-view sold, pay-per-view sold, pay-per-view sold, pay-per-view sold. So that's our thing. But Unknown Arm, I do enjoy
look, hey,
2 cents in my mouth.
We don't have good content unless we can argue like we're doing. So good on you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
You're really wrong. You're really, really wrong. But I'm glad you're here.
We think you're very wrong, but we do love you. And he's even on the caption game leaderboard, Unknown Arm.
Good.
once again, John Brzezinski is badass. Yes, he is. But he's the greatest. There can only be one of those. So we need the rest. White Wolf, thank you very much for your super chat. I didn't even say thanks. I just put it up on the screen. It says,
White Wolf
is 100% correct. Don't
White
tread on
Wolf,
me.
I just want to correct you really quickly. I'm 110% correct. What's his? Is that a bottle of water sized bud of weed, a stem of weed that he's got on his picture? All right.
There you go. What else have we got? Muscle Bike in there says, hey, Jane and John. That's very good. WAL gets slated by WAF people about the rules, but WAL was so entertaining to noobs.
That's it.
It is what it is. Yeah, WAF wasn't on the telly. But yeah, but there's room for WAF. I think that's where the misconstrue, because we're like, let's all rise together. Hey, if you love entertainment, we feel we can grow over here. Come over here. If you like the very strict micro fouls, come over here. But the strict ones shit on us, where we're like, no. There's room for all of us.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay. Everyone's having a good time in the chat. We need some excitement, just not 1980s Ultimate Warrior Macho Man level of excitement.
Well, we're not doing too much coke around here these days, so it's hard to really break through that stratospheric barrier that they were doing in the 80s.
Yeah. And everyone's like agreeing and disagreeing. So it's
that's the only way we can move forward at some level.
All right, let's lighten up the mood. 120 Dead Set Legends in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to lighten up the mood here. 209 votes in our poll. That's pretty good. Only 83 likes, but that's okay. Let's get to our first caption game. Let's go here. Why is Tim complaining? As we're all attacking each other in the chat, having a good laugh. Feeling a good.
What was just said to Tim? What was just said to Tim? That's Dan Stroud. Now, Dan Stroud is a referee. Dan Stroud has been a long time referee, a long time arm wrestler. He's been around forever. What is it? What is it that has upset Tim here?
What is happening?
Aaron R wants to know if I've gained some weight. I'm 220 from 200 because I'm always getting these matches against guys that are like 300 fucking pounds. I'm going to come down to probably 210 for my match with Jody, even though Jody is pretty heavy too. Like he's like 240-ish, 245 maybe. I don't know where he's at right now, but yeah, so I am heavier, but on purpose, you know.
Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Megatron says, okay, Aussie, I'll transform to Cobra V and give you an extra like plus my points. So is Megatron Cobra Vavoda?
What?
Are you the same guy?
How was that?
Well, you better be watching two of my video twice then.
Shocking.
Alrighty. Mr. Jingle said, did you just fart, Tim? And Tim's like, whoa, that's the one. No, farting and sleeping are the two things we defend ourselves to the death. You know what I mean? Like if you're cuddling Mrs. Uncle John right.
Yeah.
And she falls asleep during the movie and you're like, oh, you're asleep. No, I wasn't. No way. And it's like this big, no, I wasn't asleep. It was like you've been defeated and people like want to fight to the death.
Yeah.
The ref just told him Jerry fouls out more than him.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one. Jagger's internet froze on stage. Wow, he spoke to Robert Kelly. Ref called in Big League.
Big League Bresnan.
Zeusy coming in to play caption game. Corey McPhee says, what about the discount? Blood thicker than water. No discount there. Captain Obvious said the ref told him no guns at the table.
Oh, that's a killer. That's a killer. You cannot. Tim has to come to the table packing heat. It's like in his contract every time. I'm telling you.
He pushed me, you blind F. Oh. You're not the referee here, Tim. Back off. Tim, why can't I use my gun? Is Tim like right into guns, is he? I've missed something.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I've ever been on a live stream with Tim, somebody in the chat will be like, Tim, gun check. And he's just like, man. It's like always a gun within arm's length.
Wow. It is Cobra Vavoda and Megatron. There you go.
Look at that. Very sneaky. Very sneaky.
He pushed my arm off the table. It's not fair.
Not fair. Not fair.
Hey, Tim, just got informed Paul Atelier is glory holing a poster of yours. Oh, a bit of revenge after what happened at Winter Blast.
At Winter Blast with the cardboard cutout.
Glory hole of yours.
I like that. I like that, Saul. It's good stuff.
Nice. We always love a throwback. Is that ref his relative? I've seen a video saying it was Tim's cousin.
I think Devon said that was Tim's cousin. But as far as I'm aware, Dan Stroud is not Tim Bresnan's cousin.
Okay. Tim, I didn't test positive for Cialis.
Cialis.
What's Cialis?
Cialis. Let me give you an accurate description of the medication Cialis and what it is for. Let's see. Also called tadalafil. Cialis is a medication used to treat erectile dysfunction.
In quicker terms, Sound Saber writes, it's dick medicine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. No, ref, you can't use the riser. You probably needed to.
Yeah.
Who booked you? I'm reffing this match.
I'll be taking control here. My name's Tim Bresnan. Thank you very much.
And he just like palms him like a basketball. Puts him off stage.
Oh, man.
Who booked you? I'm reffing. Nice one. I like that one. I'm reffing. Fingers as strong as legs. Brazink, Goat, King, Goat, Uncle, Sigma, Devon, Super Soldier. What? What? Uncle John.
Little I like it. I like it. Loudmouth fighter for me. I'll take it. Quick timeout. Unknown Arm says he was 7 accounts at last year's final board. I like entertainment, and you even removed a couple. I also wrote the corgi joke. LOL. I just don't think telling viewers to fake their personality helps. Now I know you're trolling. Because if you think what we're doing is telling people to fake their personalities, either you're trolling or you have reverse Bowen IQ. I'm not sure. One of the two.
Reverse Bowen IQ. No, we're not telling anyone to fake anything.
We're telling people to have a character. Not having one is the bad thing. Like Frodo Haugland, he doesn't fake his character, but he has a character, right? So you have to. I've chosen to be a fake personality because that's what gets me up in the morning. What other people need to do is do what comes naturally to themselves. But getting on a microphone and going,
hey, you fucking both ruining the caption game.
I can't stop myself.
Bloody hell, because Deceptive Autobot had a good one, and now it's ruined. Because instead of the screen for ages, you and Unknown Arm are going about it. Whole point of this capture game. Just keep going.
Oh, my
God. Sorry, Deceptive Autobot. Got ruined. Hey, you have to be taller than the table to ref my matches. That's not bad, White Wolf. Sorry, Tim. Bandana's a better than shades. That's a good one. Actually, I might write that one down. Bandanas. Better. Keep an eye out if you see any good ones. Where is Engin and his Wi-Fi truck?
Yeah, disappeared.
What else have we got? Tim, why isn't this a drug-tested sport? Dude, put a hat on. I wear sunglasses to avoid glare. I thought my opponent was going to be a woman, not this guy. Why would he think? I don't get it. Call a foul on me, says Irving Brown. I can referee circles around you. Tim, I'm not pulling Chumley.
Does he look like Chumley?
Who's Chumley?
Oh, Chumley from Pawn Stars. Do you ever watch Pawn Stars?
Occasionally. I just get sick of it because...
Yeah, it's the same thing every time, I know.
Yeah, just for once. Like, I could come in there with, like, the lowest price ever. And you just be like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Yeah. What else have we got? Wow, quit twitching, you twitchy fuck.
Oh,
what is going on?
Ref,
yeah, you guys will like the next caption game. Ref told him to stop pulling like a bold Grizzly Adams. He was
okay, Unknown Arm has a good one down there. Fuck you, Unknown Arm. God damn it. It's down there a little ways.
I'm still up a bit.
Oh, God.
Oh, he was tickling his balls under the table. And he's like, oh, that's not happening. Dizzy busy. He's like, so. Is Todd Hutchings reffing now?
Todd's a little thicker, but I can see there might be Todd Hutchings' brother. Maybe that's what it is. Todd Hutchings' cousin. That could be it.
Could be. Man, damn. That hurt, like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real. Santa Claus is proper real.
Oh, God, don't get me going on that. You want a lecture on character, I'll give you a bigger lecture on Santa Claus.
I am the caption game.
There, he has a winner. He has a winner a little later on for sure.
There you go. Jake bullying Uncle John. Everyone's under the gun. What's the point of bribing you if you're still letting him win around? That's a good one. All righty, and I'll look at a couple more. What else have we got?
Where are you at? Oh, just down from there where you were. Got
playing a character that fails.
I'm pushing the button on that one.
You're pushing the gold buzzer. Unknown Army straight to the final.
Hey, I'm not saying that's a good idea, but I would like to see somebody try it. And every time they have a match, they just foul out every single time. That might work, actually. That might actually.
That fouls. Okay, that's in the final. So there's 3 to choose from.
All right.
The Paul Atelier is got a glory hole using your picture.
Oh yeah. That one was good.
Who booked you? I'm reffing.
Yeah. All right.
Bandanas are better than shades.
Okay. And
then Captain Maj with what's the point of bribing if you're still letting him win around?
The one that resonated, they're all pretty decent, but the shades and bandanas didn't resonate with me as much.
So not the bandanas.
Yeah, that was it was okay, but it didn't tickle me in the nethers as much as the others.
And guys, let's get to can we please get to 100 likes? We're on 92, and I've just ended the very first poll, and it went pretty good. 32% are interested in seeing Devon versus Sandris.
Yep.
30% John and Dennis, 26% Levan and Hermes, and 11% Ryan Bowen and Chance Shaw. So
yeah, I mean, they're all good. They're all, have some interest. I think John and Dennis, in my mind, took a little bit of a downgrade, but
yeah,
I mean, it's got storyline at least. It's got history to it. So there's that. If John would have smoked Iraqli, then I would be hot.
yeah, but
and
John
heavy.
played around a little bit as well, so I'm still excited. Probably because I'll be there.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
Tim plays a character. I don't know if I can fit it in. I'll just put fair character. Plays a fair character. Then we had Soul with all is using your pick as a glory hole. Oh. They don't let you do.
What is the timeline of all these matches? So Devon Sandris is on the 4th.
And then I think the 17th is that's the 17th is Matt versus Sonev, but the other 3 are all on the same day.
Oh, right. That day is gonna be crazy. Oh, yeah. And I gotta do it by myself too. Oh Lord.
I might be able to do the Ryan one with you because that'll be like 6 a.m.
Sweet.
For my time.
Nice.
Riffing, and then the last one finally. Bribing and him still. Don't get enough letters in the polls. Finally. So all these things are coming in.
Yeah.
As everyone has a bit of a vote.
Vote it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of Ryan Bowen this morning.
Yeah.
How you going, Andy Beckett? How are you going? Oh, we can remove this now. 128 Dead Set Legends in the chat.
Beautiful.
I'll scroll up. Everyone's still playing the game.
Get it in now, ladies and gentlemen. This poll is certainly not rigged. Clearly not.
What else have we got? So I was speaking to Ryan this morning. Sasha K Rex. Yeah, I'm waiting for the graphic. Yes, and commentator for King of the Table. I'll be there. I will be there as the MC, and I will be there as.
Do you know who your partner? Are you having a partner commentate? Yeah, and has that been announced yet?
I think he's announced it. But between us, it's
Well, you do. Ray. You can just tell me. You can just tell me later.
Well, it's Ray. I think Ray's.
Yeah. That's pretty. That's who I assume. That's what I assume.
Yeah. So, but that's okay.
Go down to Saul. I like this.
Yeah, I'm working on an arm wrestling PlayStation game. I want to do like an arm wrestling board game or card game. Would love you guys to offer your voices to the commentary of the game. I'll release the game trailer and some game footage next week. So, I'm always in. Always know I'm happy to help.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. See you later, Muscle Bike. Take care. Roman Reckless, my man, says Elon Musk has a channel that you can't chat until after being a 4-year sub.
Yeah.
You just have to be a sub you just have to be a sub on my channel.
Yeah. Super difficult to do. One click, I know. Really difficult.
But yeah. So speaking of Ryan, he's just taken this no nonsense, bugger all thing.
Yeah.
I like this Ryan. I mean, I always like Ryan. He's my friend, but this, this sort of Ryan Bowen is exciting. So it'd be good to see how he deals with what it might be, 15, 20 kilos difference, as in, I think he's 105, 106.
Yeah.
I like it. I like this Ryan. Do you think Ryan has a chance?
I do think Ryan has a chance. Only because Ryan has clearly been doing what he needs to do to become a bigger, stronger version of Ryan Bowen, right? It's clear. Like, if you look at photos of him from the match with Ray, and then you look at him now, like, he's already a different dude. And that was, 6 months ago?
But that thing with Ray, no one should ever take that. He weight cutted way too much.
I agree.
Way too much. 88 kilos, I think he was.
Yeah. Now, I would, if I was forced to bet money, I would bet money on Chance.
Ryan. No, yeah. So we agree. Ryan. We'll say on the count of three, we'll say who wins. And everyone in the chat, on the count of three, let's say at the same time who wins this match between Ryan and Chance. 1, 2, 3, Ryan Bowen. Ryan Bowen.
Yeah, Chance shot.
Say the same thing. We're so intertwined. Did somebody say side bet? What?
Oh, I think we could have. I think we could have a side bet on that. Like, I do believe that Ryan Bowen could legitimately win. I really do. Chance is just looking really, really good lately. Obviously, he lost at the last East versus West, but he looks like he has been doing all the things you need to do. Now, I know there's people saying, "Oh, are you saying there's steroids involved?" Look, I don't know who is or isn't on steroids, and I don't care who is or isn't on steroids. All I know is I see these guys and they're getting very big. They're getting very muscular. It looks like they are pushing very hard. There's also a question about me pulling Artem Taranenko, or could I beat him right? I know I can't beat him right-handed. I already tried that last year. Left-handed, I think I could give Artem a match, but Artem is another guy who I will say is pushing very, very hard. He's much younger than I am, and I think he's probably doing, I mean, he's admitted multiple times that he's doing a lot of things that I'm just not interested in doing as far as steroids go. Like, he doesn't keep it a secret, right? He talks about it all the time. So he is on that path. And I think, if I had a super match with Artem tomorrow, I think I could give him a decent match. Wouldn't be super duper confident that I'd smash him, but I think I could at least give him something. A year from now, if he keeps going, no, not happening.
So, what are you going to put on the line, Uncle John?
Well, young man, seeing as how I am your senior by, 6 months?
What are you, August? No, you're March.
I'm March 1st, yeah.
Yeah, so 9 months.
9 months.
Pregnancy.
9
Dan
months.
Plexman, how you going, buddy?
What's up, Dan? What do we want to do here? Is it more of a punishment thing? Is it more of a reward thing for the other person? Because if it's a reward thing, there's a couple things coming up that I wouldn't mind receiving from the world of professional wrestling if we wanted to put that on the line. But I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do as far as that stuff goes.
All right. Well, let's. We still need 9 more votes. They're all even. We need 9 more votes in the caption game, so then I could do another poll. Should it be a punishment, aka Uncle John say drinks a can of Sprite on the show?
Ooh.
Or should it be a reward where it's a monetary value, where the next lot of arm wrestling figures that come out, I have to buy it for Uncle John?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Or vice versa.
In the chat.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know. We'll even debut the figures right here. We'll show them off.
Yeah, because that's why everyone tunes in.
Right.
Talk about arm wrestling figures we bought.
Do you want to see how much of a nerd I am? I just bought a unpainted Ultimate Warrior mock-up, which is twice the size of the original, just so I can paint it. I am ultra nerd, ladies and gentlemen.
Ultra nerd. Base department. So it's the exact same as the Arm Wars thing. You have to go and join the channel, and you get a month's membership. So you go to Ryan's channel if you want to watch the Ryan versus Chance, and you buy the you click join. Click join. Same with Arm Wars if you want to watch the Devon match on the weekend. So we might even like do a run through on the computer. It's really easy. It's really easy.
We'll bring you guys through. I figured that was one of the main things we could become to prove that we're not stealing money from everyone. We'll focus on trying to give people the fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah. It's nuts. So I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I've ended the poll. And what have we got? King Hoddle with the win, Captain Marge second, and a draw in third. So points all around.
Nicely done, everybody.
King Hoddle, who gets two? Captain Marge, and then Sol and Unknown Arm.
Oh, man. Congratulations to everybody, but Captain Obvious has a very, very devious idea for a punishment.
Oh, loser must sacrifice a figure by way of firecracker. Captain Obvious, that's a big, hard stick that idea up your ass. I love you, Captain Obvious, but that is zero chance of that happening. Well, I'm fine because Ryan will win, but no.
Yeah, not willing to put that on the line. No.
Love your way of thinking, though.
Yes, it is diabolical. We do like diabolical.
I do love it. Okay. Guys, we've got a very funny one of Levan.
Yeah.
We've got a very funny one of Levan coming up as Jay Graves says, crank that like.
Crank it.
Whoa! Shout out to my youngest lad. His 21st birthday today. Spermies, if you want to share his name, that's fine, but it is a Maximum Bane 21st birthday.
Is he getting ripped?
Congratulations, you dead set legend. Happy birthday, mate.
Is Spermies from Canada, I think? So it's not as big because in Canada, I think you can drink at 19.
We can do everything at 18. It's probably why we have such a high drink driving rate.
Right.
Because they're just like, at 18, you can have everything. So, King Otto, I would like to retract all previous claims of pole rigging. There is no corruption in this channel and never has been. That's always my favorite because it's rigged, and then the person that wins it, I'd like to retract all previous claims of pole rigging.
Oh man,
Spermies, big shout out to Hayden, Big Haydos, the H Train. Happy birthday, young fella! Happy birthday! What a day to be born.
Yeah, right on, buddy. So Spermies, Saskatchewan, right? We've talked about this before. So you're in Saskatchewan, but you didn't bother to come see me in Moose Jaw? Is that what you're telling me? You didn't bother to just drive the 2 hours to come and hang out? Or did you come hang out and you didn't identify? I don't know what's worse. You tell me.
Yeah, I think either way. If Jake wins, unknown arm, John must paint one of his figures as Jake when he wrestled. If John wins, Aussie gets a Maximum Bane tattoo.
I mean, custom Jermaine Boom. Look, I would definitely be interested.
You should just do that just to be a decent human being.
I could.
And I tell you what, though, when my channel hits 1 million subscribers, I will get some sort of, YouTube-related tattoo, whether it's a Maximum Bang tattoo or the YouTube logo. But once I hit 1 million, we'll go from there. Right. Let's talk some arm wrestling. Let's go back. Why on earth does Ryan not win?
Well, I think size is a big part of it. Okay, Spermies, you weren't there. I get it. You got to work. I get it. The size is the number one thing that puts me off, and the fact that both of them have gained size, right, since they last met. I went back and watched the last match they had. Go back and find it, guys, because these two men do not look the same. They are not the same people. The last 3 or 4 years, these guys have really been hanging and banging, and you can tell. So I think Ryan has the tools, but I'm yet to understand if Ryan has the particular tool and the horsepower in the one really, really necessary spot. There's very few people that have been shown to be able to really stop that high top roll that Chance has become really, 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 really good at. So
yeah, that is a mega weapon.
It is a mega weapon, but the thing that makes me not go full bore Chance Shaw is that I think Bowen wants to win more than Chance Shaw wants to win. I think Ryan Bowen really, really, really would like to win this match. A lot. Obviously everybody wants to win, but goddamn, that would send Bowen, because what would it do for Bowen? Bowen winning against Chance Shaw would do a lot more for Ryan than Chance Shaw beating Ryan at this point, right?
Yeah,
because Chance 100%. Should win. He's bigger. He's taking on bigger guys. He beat.
He beat Zarab, and
Zarab beat Ryan. So arm wrestling math says this is what should happen, but arm wrestling math is it's bad news. It's like me trying to do any type of algebra. Just pointless. And god damn it, my lips got chapped this weekend. Do you know how cold it was in Moose Jaw? It was 20 below Celsius. Oh what? My god. It was terrible. I went from the hotel to the grocery store, which was about 100 feet, and I almost died.
You almost died.
Almost died. Almost just laid down and waited for a tauntaun so I could slice it open and come right in. But it was, oh God, it was bad.
It's, yuck. I don't like that. It's saying minus 29 degrees Celsius. That's freezing. That's ridiculous, Dan.
I am not. I have become a wimp. So I grew up in Minnesota. So I get what cold is, right? I know what cold is. But then I moved to Nova Scotia. And Nova Scotia is not nearly as cold because we got the ocean and all that stuff. Now I've lost my ability to withstand cold. I'm just a little baby.
Yeah. Is it just me, or does Chance look like?
Especially in the thumbnail, he especially does. Yes, I think so.
That's when he was swollen way too much for Godzilla.
Yeah.
He looks
our daddy mode.
Yeah, it looked really unhealthy. I'm just saying, I think this match is going to be exciting, and it's nice to see how Ryan will go without all the travel and other commitments.
Yeah,
I don't think he's commentating the event. I was supposed to. I'm really lucky that Arm Wrestling Entertainment, Dave Stockbridge and Matt Connolly are really good people, because they asked me first. And I said, I'm waiting to hear back from King of the Table. And they're like, we support you 100%. It's not like, oh, you should stick up for Australian arm wrestling. They're huge supporters of what I do. Because then they're like, well, if we get the King of the Table commentator for our next event, which we've heard what one of the main events just might be.
Uh-huh.
Saucy.
Very nice.
Saucy. Okay, so we probably what's I've done here? Almost closed the stream. Let's do a poll and then we'll talk for a little bit and play the other caption game. Who wins? Ryan Bowen. Ryan Bowen.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Right. Oh no, don't know. How do I get rid of another option? Oh, there we go. Ask your community. Ask the suspects. They know what's best.
Right.
Just vote Ryan Bowen. Just vote. Vote Ryan Bowen. Please. Please. Please.
Yeah.
How long before a pressure match between Ryan and Lachlan? That won't happen this year. They both have sights on other people, and it does nothing for them. They both have got a few international people in their mind. Ryan more European, Lachlan more US. So
yeah. And I think the thing that's more important than the match, honestly, is the fact that this is kind of Ryan's first team up, or not first, but it's one of their big team ups with the AWE. And I just from having spoken to Ryan about kind of what they're planning to do down the line, where they're looking to go, it's probably going to be real good. It's probably going to be real good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what they put out there, what the quality is like, what the format is like. Like that was one of the best things about Arm Gods was, the entrances and all this type of stuff. And obviously there was some issues there with the video and with the lights, but I think that's where a lot of things are going to be going, a lot more of that, intense WAL style atmosphere. And I love it.
Yeah. Texas Piranha, go suck a fat one, mate. I thought we were friends. Thought we were buds. I was actually messaging him on Facebook today. It was like, send me screenshots of what I was talking to you about earlier. Like, they're arguing. It's the best. I'm beyond annoyed now. It's just funny to watch him lose his shit, but didn't happen. The Schmo in the chat says Chanshaw devours that man's soul. I actually think it could potentially be competitive if Ryan gets a stop. If Chance's powers too much, back to the drawing board.
Well, the other thing that we got to remember is that Ryan Bowen has figured out the way to become adamantium skinned against losing. Like he arguably had the harshest loss of 2022 against Coach Ray. Right? Brutal loss. And where is he now? He's somehow it elevated him. I don't know how he managed to make that happen, but it did.
He's smart.
He's a smart man. So that's why whether Ryan Bowen is another guy who I know Ryan Bowen wants to be like the guy. He has said multiple times he wants to be the best in the world. Luckily for Ryan, I don't think he has to be. Because he's got enough of other abilities to talk and to be creative and put himself out there in different ways where he doesn't need the title, right? He's always pushing it.
Yeah. Darth Pronator. I like that name. Wrestling Math. But my newest banger on YouTube, I laughed at this one. It says Ryan, he's going to fold Chance up like a third grade love letter. You know what just happened there, John? I think it's our first one for 2023. Provisional point.
Provisional point, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Bailey coming in hot.
Provisional point. You have 30 seconds to come up with your best analogy of why Chance beats Ryan or Ryan beats Chance. And I'm going to read 5 of them out, see if anyone else can get a provisional point. But Andrew Bailey gets one.
Love it.
And then we'll get to the last caption game. Alexander Clark's in the chat. He says, Jake, Uncle John, do you know much about AJ Henson?
Yeah.
Guy wins almost every time I watch him. I didn't know who he was before.
Yeah, he's mega. AJ Henson. He's been around
It
for a
sounds
long
familiar.
time.
It sounds familiar, but
He's a shredded dude. He's got a big beard, wears glasses. He really is a great puller. I think the thing for him is that he doesn't seem to travel that much. And I don't know if he's just in a point in his career where he's just not interested in doing a lot of crazy stuff, but he's always good. He's always dangerous, and he's won nationals. I don't know what all of his accolades are, but yeah, he's really good. He may not be at his weight like super duper elite, but expect him to go anywhere in North America and compete at his weight and be on the podium for sure.
I might, Alex, I might have to check out some footage. Marcus, do we have any update on exactly when the next Arm Gods event is? And also, if you don't know, Arm Gods are doing a Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
April next year. That is
amazing.
That is amazing.
I'm excited to go and be there for that, experience it. I probably don't think I will compete in the tournament, but I would really love to go and hang out and see everybody go nuts.
I would love to get a sponsor because my dream was to always represent my country. Now I would I would just nominate myself as coach of the Australian team. So that's the only way. I'm not going to get on there as an athlete. So, yeah. But even when I'm commentating, I might wear an Australian patch. I love it, Marcus. Anyone that quotes white men can't jump is a friend of mine. Sometimes when you lose, you actually win. Oh, Billy! You lost the fucking money. Oh, Billy. I'm an idiot.
How about this? Never seen it. I've never seen it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the it's a really good movie, but it's one of those movies that go from just probably 25 minutes too long.
Oh yeah, they could have had a few more cuts.
They had 2 more climaxes, and it's like, which one? Solarun, text me your number and I'll pass it to Marcus if you don't share it on the internet. Okay. Ryan, I am Titanium Bowen. Ryan does need the win. If Ryan loses, then we need Monster Michael Todd versus Bowen. Just for someone to
so one of them gets a win. Oh boy.
Well, this guy's big leagued us, doesn't care about us anymore because he's friends with Engen. Doesn't care about us anymore.
Oh, Pep.
Hey, he's forgotten about us.
Mommy and Daddy, we got
he's too good for us.
It's time to have the talk.
Engen shared a couple of his videos and he's like, I forgot these guys. But do love that your channel is skyrocketing to the moon.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
This says, can't stay, but just wanted to say hi to Mum and Dad. Insert Ryan meme that I won't say because I don't want to hurt Mum's feelings. How would that hurt John's feelings? I'm the dad.
No, you're not.
I'm the dad.
Oh, but nobody believes that.
Coming in with a fucking double whammy. One, you've big leagued us because Engen shared a couple of your videos. And 2, you call me the mum? Oh,
man.
I still love you, mate.
Can't win around here, Pep. Can't win.
Not a bad point here from the Schmo. We're going to play the next capture game in a minute. It says Bowen might possibly have the biggest balls in the game. He talks his shit, win, lose, or draw, and seems to keep himself relevant. He's not nearly as dumb as he looks. Mate, you go watch any live stream and people talk about Bowen, he's not even there. I mean, what was and I felt like, and Jordan Davis, this was your own fault, mate, but when Jordan and Stoica pulled mid-match, what does Jordan say? And what happens straight after the match?
Right.
We're not talking about how Stoica beat a really good puller. We're talking about Ryan versus Stoica.
Yeah, it was a beautifully laid plan. I'll tell you that.
There you go. Rick James, bitch. Stop, ready, bang. Stop hyphenating it. Why is the cat attacking me now?
Oh, I see. Now when people start attacking you, you can take the time to retaliate to all the attackers. I see. But I gotta limit my lecture time when I get attacked.
Because you go and you go again. I come in with a quick punch, and then you sit there and you keep going, and then the same person comments, and you go again and again. So I have to pull your reins in. It's why I'm the dad.
No.
You're all old. No one folds up paper notes anymore. They text Grandpa.
I am a grandpa.
All right. I won't point out that you spelled Grandpa wrong, but whatever. Look at King Otto. Oh, stop drinking the Kool-Aid. This has been a great, great show. Nothing to do with my win. You got your 3 points, King. Right. You're all in the gun. I dare you all to comment now.
Oh, man.
Now, Marcus has got one. What if Ryan dressed like Chance from the last match?
Legend. If he does that, man, I will put all my money on Ryan. All my money will go on Ryan if he comes out in a pink shirt with yellow bananas and the Macho Man hat.
I am going to message Ryan that. Irving Brown, that's another thing that people forget. So 100% of the subscribers, the membership sales, 100% of that is going to the pot. So Ryan's not making any money from this. And what he's doing is the winner gets 60%, the loser gets 40%. So when he wins, he's giving away his portion. If he loses, he's giving it away. So say 1,000 people at $6 buy, that's $6,000. You know what I mean? So 4,000 goes to the winner, $2,000. One subscriber, whether you love Ryan or you hate him, could clean up big time. And obviously, the more pay-per-views sold, the more money it makes. And I think AWE with Dave Stockbridge, I think they're putting some money into the poll. I'll probably donate. I usually do it for Ryan's events. $100 to the Ready Bang of the night, the best round of the night. $100 to the, $50 each to the competitors. So even if you're 5-0 down, you still got a chance to win if you have a mega round. I was going to swallow him up worse than Chance's booty shorts while dancing to Cardi B.
I don't want to have that image in my mindicular vocabulary. Oh my God. Now it's in there forever.
I'm so far behind in the chat. What else have we got? Don't worry, I'll never forget y'all, Mum. If you're having trouble accepting your identity, know that I'm always here to you if you need someone to talk to.
See, I knew I raised a good son. Oh, my fatherly advice. He accepts you for who you really are, the mom.
No. They're giving lectures about giving lectures.
Hey.
I'm going in, John.
Engin.
Everyone's, you guys are awesome. Are you all ready for East versus West United?
What is it?
I think that's just, if I were guessing, and I've got no idea, is this just so anyone can go against anyone?
I don't know.
I would just call it United. How you going? I'm going wild. Devon's left arm. The chat's turned on me. It's just that time. King loses a chat due to ass kissing. Model. Okay. Man, I'm way behind. Okay. I'm going over. Busy B, has Bowen did a leg day yet? Doesn't need to.
No.
Okay. Okay, we're caught up. We're caught up to the chat.
Good.
I still love you, Jake. It's okay. Well, that was your own fault. You yelled out F Bowen. That was your own fault.
You did it, Jordan. You played right into his game.
Yeah. When's your next match, Jordan? When are we seeing you back on the table? It's been way too long. He's been having time and another beautiful baby.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, buddy.
So, obviously takes up all your time, and Jordan works very hard. Did you notice, though, how back in the day, White Wolf and Marcus Thompson were all about tag team matches?
Right.
And when they were finally together and they didn't even bother confronting us in Ireland.
There was no intensity from them at all.
No.
It was like we were in the ring waiting. Their music played and they didn't come out. So naturally, we assumed they were going to Pearl Harbor us from behind. So we turned around, but there was nobody there.
No.
I don't know what to say. I think Maximum Bangers are just too powerful. Too powerful.
Fair play.
I'm not gonna lie. That is White Wolf is
6'4", I think.
Yeah, much larger than you would imagine. He is a large man.
And this one is true. He was, from what we heard, he was flipping Evan everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, they had other fish to fry.
Yeah, I wish I saw the feeling. Oh, Jordan, man, I wish you'd come back to the table. You're a stud. You know how much I love you.
Love to see.
Okay, next caption game.
Let it rip.
What is Levan's dog thinking?
Oh my God! I have never. Until I saw this picture, I did not realize he had a small, teeny, tiny dog.
No, that's a horse.
Oh, that's a horse. That's his horse. I see. He was okay. So this reminds me. Here's my contribution. Levon was just watching. Him and his dog are sitting on the couch, right? And they're watching Sabine Badalescu give love to Svetlana Gashevsky. And he's like, "Don't worry, puppy. I will look at you like Sabine looks at Sveta."
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, this footage and they're just watching, I don't know, I'm just like Kardashians or something?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, there you are, Chichi. Oh, they have the same dog as me." All righty. I think I'm going to get my pen out. I reckon we've got some good ones.
I see some already.
Don't worry. I'll inject you with the magic too.
He's got the dog and he's going through a picture book. A picture book, and he's like, "You see, this is me when I was 16, just a little puppy like you. We'll make you big. We give you the magic.
This is a little puppy like you. I inject the magic." I can't read anymore.
I like it.
I can just see him. Oh, gets out a needle bigger than the dog. Oh, wow. I can't see. I got to write it down. Inject the magic. I've got the magic.
That's a good t-shirt. That's a good t-shirt for Levon. His face on the front, inject the magic on the back. Oh my God.
Oh,
that's amazing.
All righty. Woo. Please don't eat me. Oh, 100%.
That's dinner.
Like, "I eat my dog food." It's like, yeah, I'm not giving you any love. Eat my dog food. I'm the sole survivor. That dude looks good to shit in. Levan, wait. Paul is a furry? Levan is thinking, how many grams of protein in this dog?
Not enough. Not enough.
I'm not a cat. I don't have 9 lives. The dog looks terrified. Please no squeeze, sir. Please. Oh, my eyes. What have we got? What have we got? Oh, crap. Please, God, don't make...
I mean, when you're looking for someone to just fucking make it something that it doesn't need to be, just call on Spermy's ass is creamy, and he will bring you right to the promised land. Oh my God.
Just when you think the game's going pretty good.
He's like, let's see if we can get this live stream shut down tonight, boys.
Let's just, here we go. Oh, I'm driving through the lane and I'm just going to come in with the biggest bestiality dunk of all time. And I'm writing it down. Oh, I haven't had tears in a while. God. 2 tears already. Oh, wow. What am I can't write it. I can't write it down.
Your wife is gonna come look at your notes and she's gonna be like, why does Jake want daddy to be horny again tonight?
Yeah. What? And it says Spermy's ass is creamy.
You gotta get
Jess
a shredder.
Gonna go through my phone. Oh my God. Oh, I don't even know if I wrote it properly.
That's good. It's good stuff.
Thank you so far. I'm going to love him and pet him and feed him and love him and pet him. He's like, I'm going to love him all the time. Benji back. Thinking about how his whole family.
He's just having a PTSD flashback.
Oh
my God.
All right, Benji. 8 whole family.
Ooh.
I think you're sitting on the cat. I'm not even putting that comment up. You can't put a comment up and then say you win in your next comment.
Illegal. It's a foul.
Try again, soul. He writes, I am not Liver King's extraordinary diet. I win. Levan, today's snack. Thinking about Looney Tunes cartoon when the hairy beast grabs the rabbit, pets it, and names it George.
Indeed, I do recall.
Nice dogs. I promise I will leave you leftovers someday, little giants.
It does remind me a little bit of that Star Wars scene where like there's Jabba and then there's like the little squeaker guy and the squeaker guy's just having a good time and then Jabba's just like
oh, Alexander Clark's got a good one. Hang on. Can't believe this. Pussy is my owner from Jake Fetched. Doggy's whispering into Lavan's ear. Jake killed it. A kick at the table. Get the straw out. Performance feels bad. He hasn't been around lately.
See, Pep really knows how to go from the back door and forcing it in to then going around front and giving you what you really want. That's Pep's real talent. He starts it off rough and then he ends it with something nice for you.
He Sabines me on the neck.
Oh, my master. Oh, I love you, my master.
Hang on.
Oh my God.
Dog. He thinks I'm a Rockley again. Yes. I'm going with that one. I'm going that straight to the final. That's straight into the final.
That one got me good.
Oh, he thinks I'm a Rockley again. Oh. Hey, big.
How dare you?
Rockley.
How dare you? How dare you irritate my congestion?
Oh.
Like oh my God.
The last pet ended up being a hand puppet Yeah, he's probably got a whole heap of them.
Oof.
Unknown arm solves the mystery. That's what was in the pram.
Obviously, yes.
Oh, you take over, John. That's my passport.
Oh, the passport is here. Arm wrestling for nerds, says Dog. Shit, I'm gonna get lies now. Okay. Jordan Davis coming in. Oh my god, I can't highlight the comments. Oh, how worthless. How worthless am I? Well, now we'll just sit here. Did you get it?
Sorry about that, guys. So what happened when I got back from Arm Gods? I usually keep my passport in my bag, and I had it in my pants for some reason, and I washed it.
As you do.
So got a new passport. And I didn't want to go to the post office and get it. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Do you have to get a new picture and everything, or just new passport?
Yeah, new picture. They've changed my passport number.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Okay. The only thing I'm annoyed is all the stamps. That's what was helping me get into the country.
Right, because they see that you're a consistent traveler.
He behaves. He behaves. So I'm going to take my old passport with me and just say, hey, I play by the rules, because I got grilled last time. But the new passport's here.
I realize that I can't put comments up on the screen.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's go through them. He says, Levan, Dog just heard the joke about dogs saying meow. Loosen the grip or I'll bite your face. What else have we got? We already read yours, Soul. You can go for a piss. Come on, I need a piss. Hurry up and read mine. We're teasing you that you claim that you won.
Saul, one more outburst from you, and you're getting a demerit.
No, one more outburst from Saul, and he has to give me 10 free thumbnails because he's so good. He's so good.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
he's
nice.
Brilliant. If he squeezes any harder, I'm going to shit. I'm not the squeaky toy. Don't worry, doggy. You'll be a husky in the morning, injecting the magic. What else have we got? This is it. It was a good life.
Down the hatch.
Hatch. Where'd my brother go? Where'd the other ones go? The dog's thinking, I've seen that movie, Mice and Men. What? Is that Toe Jam?
Oh, Toe Jam.
If you climb another beanstalk, bring me some Camelback this time. Look at this one. That's Ren and Stimpy.
It does look like Ren and Stimpy, actually. It does.
Devon
looks a hell of a lot like Stimpy. How have I not seen this before?
Yes. All righty. What have we got? 7 minutes. Few more minutes, guys. Oh. That's the best looking piece of ass Levan's ever got. Where's the lube? What is wrong with you people? Doggy style? You're doing it wrong? That head is bigger than mine. Levan. George, I swear I won't kill this one too. Wow. What else have we got? This dog is the size of my heart, literally. The Viagra is there. The puppy's eyes looking.
Jordan Davis has a pretty good one down from that, just a little ways.
I can't poop in the house, but Daddy makes me feel poops when he loves me. I know I'm tiny, but you should see his pee-pee.
Oh.
He's thinking, why couldn't Sarah Backman adopt me instead?
Different lifestyle.
Levan's tutorial making dogs at home.
Can you imagine? He's just like, oh, this is little Petunia. And today she's going to help us make corn dogs and skewer oven.
Homemade corn
based.
Dogs. Wow. I don't care where he puts the peanut butter. I'm not licking it this time. What else have we got? So I'll pick out some fun ones.
Let's see.
Let's have a look.
Okay,
but Rhodes has just popped in. Says
go, brother.
113.
So, buddy.
Just where's the drugs? Your tongue isn't ribbed like a cat's. Wow. He still doesn't know. I chewed his oxygen hoses. Wow. Devon was wrong. Levan does not have to get bigger. Okay. All right, we might wrap it up there.
Feels like we're devolving into thirsty sexual content here for some reason.
Yes. Yeah. Keep those sausage fingers away from my ass. Alan McLean, thanks for jumping in. Everyone's having a laugh. Good to see people in the chat. All right, we might wrap it up there. Robin Reed, you haven't been around. So Robin Reed, played one of the very first caption games. Got points, disappeared. Not disappeared. She went out and had a baby. Her and her husband had a baby. And things like that. And she's, right into her fitness and things like that. We occasionally have a chat on Instagram and things like that. But good to see you in the chat, Robin. Hope you and your family are well.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right. I'm scrolling past them all, guys. I'd rather be Coach Ray's cat. All right, John, you've got 3 to pick from.
All right.
Alex Clark goes straight to the final.
What was his again?
It's pretty close in the polls, actually. We've got Ryan Bowen, 43%, 57% chance, sure.
Yeah,
so start poll. Alex C. He's thinking I'm Irakli again.
Oh, that was too good not to. That goes in for me. That's for sure in.
That
made me die.
He thinks I'm Irakli again. Okay, so you're in. Sound Saber. He's going to inject the magic in him.
Oh God, that was good too. Okay, give me the rest. This is gonna be tough.
Spermies. Oh, please don't make Daddy horny again. Benji Mack with PTSD about eating the whole family.
Yeah.
Cobra Vavoda, it's Ren and Stimpy, and Jordan Davis with homemade hot dogs.
Oh, the second. Okay, Alex is in. What was the second one again? I think that one's got to go in too.
Don't make Daddy horny again, or inject the magic.
Inject the magic. Inject the magic. Got me, it injected me with magic.
Okay, and then don't make me horny again. PTSD of eating the whole family. It's Ren and Stimpy and homemade corn dogs.
Oh, I gotta go corn dogs. I think the visual of the corn dogs was nice. It was nice.
Jordan homemade corn dogs.
And then the other one was he thinks I'm Irakli again, right?
Yeah, well, that's already in there. I'm gonna go with Spermies. I like don't make Daddy horny again.
Perfect.
Okay, there's your final one. Get voting. I think I know what the clear winner would be. And I'll tell you what, for the next 2 minutes, so I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock because we've just hit 2 hours. Let's just have a chat to people in the chat.
Let's do that.
People are saying, thanks, Jake. Glad to be back. Ready, bang. Hope you're doing well. Robin. Really do. Okay, people are just talking about. I told you, Levine, it's not lipstick. Where was that, Irving Brown? Where was that? Too late.
Irving.
Oh.
That was 10 times funnier than every other one that you put up. Oh, man, the timing, Irving. You just got to work on the timing, buddy. You're right there. You're breaking in.
What a shame, Irving. He's just like come in and like the ball's still in his hand when the buzzer's gone and he's hit the game winner.
Yeah, half court shot. Easy.
Oh, there we go. Guys, I might be going Jake's undeclared super chats. Have I read them all? What do you mean?
Uh-oh. Are we missing?
Have I missed any?
You bastard.
I don't think I've missed any.
Wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, you eat shit. You know half of it goes to you.
Well, Muscle Bike was the last one, and we talked about that.
Oh, no, I think when I went to the door, the Super Chat police called it your door.
I see.
Taxman at the door. No, it was, I'm going to King of the Table.
Woo!
That's going straight in the bag. Done. Unpacked.
Love it.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get guys. I haven't announced it on members or anything. You know, just getting some guests for the show. They're like, yes, it's awesome. You know, I want to come on your show, but just trying to find out a day. So I'll be live before the Beer Man show again tomorrow to talk about, I don't know, probably Devon and Sandris. Maybe really break that down, give an official prediction. Thanks, Sol. If you're talking to me, thank you very much. You're a star. You know I love your work. I wouldn't mind doing a breakdown. Oh, I've also been playing with some stuff. I'm just trying to work on some videos, but I've got too many unfinished videos, so I just need to probably sit there and go, right. Just finish it.
Let it rip.
Finish it. So what have we got? So it's almost been 2 minutes. How many votes have we got? 41 votes. Guys, I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is, of course, my golden buzzer, Alex Clark.
Boom.
3 points, Spermies with Daddy's Horny again. Jordan Davis with the homemade hot dogs. I loved injecting the magic. Sound Saver, I'm giving you a point.
I love it.
So everyone at least gets a point.
Love it. Beautiful job this evening, gentlemen and ladies.
It is awesome. Also, guys, please head over to my other channel, Aussie Calls It. If you just want a bit of a laugh, 1-2 minute videos of people getting hit in the nuts, sports fails or whatnot, go watch it and have a laugh there. Really, we got like to 130 people in the chat, and 80 of you are still hanging and banging with us. I hope you all join me tomorrow. I think Brandon Allen is live now, so we can all go over there and say g'day. I've been the Aussie Arm Wrestler. This has been Uncle John, and we will see you very, very soon. Go subscribe to my other channel, you dead set legends.